Hey there guys, what is going on? It's Dark once again, and I'm hoping you're having a swell day. Welcome back to another video of Guild Wars 2 Beta. Comprehensive coverage on LD Gaming channel, and this particular video is a video in a series of videos covering the Guild Wars 2 Beta, and this one's going to be surrounding PvP, the hub area, world versus world, and Battlegrounds. So let's dive right into it, and let's take a look here. So actually I wanted to show you guys first, before we move on, this is actually the portal area, though, like the portal hub. You can actually access this when you go into the mist. The mist area is where all the PvP portals is, the PvP lobby. And you also have an option to go through a portal, which takes you here. And of course, you can never have too many allies. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys, then you go to, I'm actually going to teleport to the mist, but that area over there is the portals for to go to every major city in the game. I found it out by mistake. I just walked through the portal and ended up there. So lots to discover in the Guild Wars 2, and as you can see, my level did just pop up to max level. So once you go into the PvP area, you do get boosted up to max level 80. And as you can see here, the world versus world. No, is this a world? I can't remember. Anyways, there's the world versus world portal, and then right now there's only one other battleground. Yes, this is the world versus world. Unfortunately, I did not get any footage of it because I didn't get it at all. Like the queues were completely full. I could not get into the world versus world. But as you can see over here, there's the game browser. It's sort of like a lobby for all the games. You see a Battle of something or other, and the Forest of Nifl. And those are the two battlegrounds, and they are essentially they're WoW's. There's Guild Wars version of WoW's Arathi Basin. Essentially, you have 3 points, and your team has to capture them, and I'll show you a little bit of footage of that now. And this particular map is Battle of Kailu. I didn't even know how to say that. And essentially, you have to gain resources and gain points, and the first team to 500 wins the match. And I thought this a little bit odd. But the matches, like, you don't queue up and then you go back into the lobby. The matches continually go on and on, and one after the another. It's like you don't even get a break. It just launches you right back into another one, which could be a good thing, but or a bad thing depending on what you like it. But I guess it's better than some other games like World of Warcraft, where you have to queue up. And over here, I'm trying to capture a point. I get ruffle stomped. I get my ass handed to me right here. It's a bad idea going in there by myself when there's like 4 other guys in there. So you can see I'm getting my ass kicked pretty bad here. I'm trying to run away. But anyways, that's the essential right now. Well, especially during this beta, it was only these particular maps, the Battle of Kailu and the Forest of Nifl or something. I don't even know how to say it. And then there you see the fight to survive mechanic. Essentially what happens is that whoever gave you the killing blow, and this is what I understood from it, whoever gave you the killing blow, if you fight to survive and that person dies while you're fighting to survive, you rally, or if somebody resurrects you. So you can click on all those abilities while you're down, and if you're the person that gave you the death blow, or knocked you down, not the death blow, but knocked you down, knocked you out of combat, if that person dies, you automatically rally. So I thought that to be an interesting feature. It doesn't help so much in PvP because people can finish you off, but during PvE, when you're in a tough battle and your pet's still going at it, you can definitely get away with certain things, especially that fight to survive. And I can see here, the maps are pretty well laid out. I really enjoyed the layout of it. And the combat in PvP is interesting. I played the Ranger, and I also played the Warrior PvP. I don't have any footage of the Warrior, but I really enjoyed playing the Ranger. And as you'll see in a few moments, I'm actually going to switch to my melee, because each class in Guild Wars 2, you can swap weapons, and your whole abilities change at the bottom. I'm just waiting to see when the footage changes here, so when I switch to my sword. but you're going to notice that the abilities change, and the PvP is great. Actually, you're going to see that the video skip back and forth because there was major connection issues while I was trying to record this. So I did try to get as much PvP footage, but like the servers were impossible. I believe I recorded this on the Saturday night, I believe, and here you see I'm capturing a point. And it works almost exactly like Arathi Basin and other capture points in World of Warcraft. You basically sit there for a certain amount of time. You don't click a flag, but eventually you're going to capture it, and that's the objective essentially. This is a Arathi Basin in Guild Wars, and obviously not 5 capture points, but 3. Both maps only have 3 capture points. Makes the map a little bit smaller, but it's a lot more enjoyable. Makes the combat a lot more concentrated. You don't have people spread up all over the map, and you can get to each point fairly quickly. You see, I cut out of it again there. Keep getting disconnected while I was trying to record this. So there you go. And a little bit of tripping on my words a little bit there. But as you can see, like the combat looks quite smooth. The PvP looks quite smooth. I don't know why some people were complaining. Maybe it was particular classes that were having issues. But me personally, I love playing the Ranger. As you can see, like there's no lag whatsoever in the combat for the Ranger. It's actually pretty good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. And I believe now, just a little bit further ahead, I switched to my weapon. You'll see the combat abilities change at the bottom there. So as we chase the guy down, there we go. See how the abilities changed at the bottom left hand corner? If you didn't, pause this video, go back, and you'll see the abilities have changed because I switched to my greatsword. And yep, a ranger that wields a greatsword. So a hunter, meleeing, which makes sense. I mean, like in real life, if you were a ranger, mostly hunter, like would you just handicap yourself by just using your bow when the person's 3 feet away from you? No, you would switch to a melee weapon, and that's and I really like that feature. It gives your characters more versatility, and there are certain weapons that like certain classes can't use, but I believe warrior can use basically anything, but the ranger does have some restrictions, especially with two-handed weapons. I saw that you couldn't use two-handed weapons. I mean, you can use axes, but you throw them in one hand. So the actual melee weapons, it's very limited on the ranger. I know the greatsword is one of them, and there you go, the fight to survive demonstration there. I also died because you can actually, once the person's down, you can hold F, and it actually executes like a finishing move on the characters, or else you can fight to survive. If they leave you there long enough, you'll rally, and you won't be permanently dead. And then basically when you die, you just return to your waypoint and you start again. And actually, this match was pretty evened out. I had a few really good matches. I mean, it was pretty good. So I don't know. It seemed balanced enough, but maybe just because it was beta at the time, it did seem quite balanced between all classes. I mean, I had some classes I dominated. The same exact class on another match dominated me. I mean, I don't know if it comes down to skill. I didn't practice too much, but and actually, in all honesty, I didn't do too bad. And it takes me a while, especially in PvP, to get like, I'm pretty good at PvE, but in PvP, it takes me a while when I'm dealing with the mechanics in the game. It takes me a while to get in, to get accustomed to the combat. But it wasn't that bad. It's really easy to just pick up. And you see here, major battle going on for the... What are we fighting over there? Not the windmill, not the mansion, the other one. I forget the name now. And as you can see, it switched to melee again. And see right there, 5-player kill when you do that. It's because you initiated the finishing move and you finished that off. And I believe we ended up losing this fight, but overall it was an enjoyable experience. As you guys seen, you see both of the battlegrounds available, and it's pretty awesome. I mean, like I was expecting something like maybe the Star Wars PvP. I don't know what I was expecting, but this game really does nail down PvP. It's one of the features. Take it from me, like when there's something wrong, like I will tell you, and but like in this case, they really nailed down the PvP. It's smooth. It's especially maybe with some classes or some professions, the abilities are a little bit sluggish, but overall, I mean, like especially with the ranger in the ranged classes, like there is no lag, there is no mechanic failure, whatsoever. I mean, it was really well done. And mind you, this is just beta still. I mean, they might change things around, so this is nowhere near set in stone or anything like that. And see, me and somebody in my party were just sniping people off the roof there. And but yeah, it was really fun. Especially the PvP portion. I must have spent a few hours, maybe 5 or 6 hours PvPing on my ranger, and it was an enjoyable experience. It was like the PvP is really one of the highlights of this game. No questions asked. Like out of all the new MMOs that have come out lately, when it comes to PvP, like this one, bang on, like no questions whatsoever. That Guild Wars 2 nails PvP, and it is, most people expect it to be a big PvP game. There's going to be some PvP, some PvE aspects in the game, but it is going to be a big PvP game, and rightfully so, because it is awesome. And the way I see it, this is my personal opinion, and from what I've experienced so far in Guild Wars 2, it's going to be a story leveling game, and with a huge PvP aspect. It's going to have a PvP aspect of what WoW has for PvE raids aspect. Although Guild Wars 2 is still going to have raids, and still going to have instances, dungeons with bosses, but that's not going to be the major focus. The major focus is going to be PvP and world events. There's going to be world bosses happening all around, and they are extremely fun. You get like 100 people just going at it at a world boss. But to reiterate, I mean, the PvP is quite good. If you're the type of person who's looking actually for a game, an MMO that has a hard focus on PvP, this is definitely the game to pick up. I know a lot of people were disappointed with Star Wars: The Old Republic and the PvP, mostly because the abilities, they've tightened it up a little bit, but mostly because of the abilities have a little bit of lag. I know some people are also complaining that there was a little bit of lag in some of the abilities, like I said, in the warriors, but it's a lot tighter in beta than what Star Wars was on release, especially when it comes to PvP. There you go again. You see the fight to survive mechanic, and this is Forest of Niffle, and one thing I do love about this is that it doesn't matter what level you are in the game. If you queue up for PvP, you get put right at max level and good in good PvP gear. Mind you, like if you haven't played the game at all and you go straight into PvP, you're gonna be kind of lost with your abilities. I mean, if you haven't played that profession before, and you jump right into it at max level with all the good gear. I mean, but still, it's still reasonably easy to pick up. And as you can see, like they have different feels to them. The two Battleground stages. You can see this one's more grassy, more Earth-like. I don't know if you can say that. I don't know if you can say Earth-like. But yeah, it's actually quite good. And the design of the game, like I said before, the design of the game is or the maps, are fairly good. It gives for really close combat, like you see, like very tight battles, which is a lot of fun. It might not be fun if you're losing, but it is generally a lot of fun to participate in, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. So my personal suggestion, if you're looking for a game that's PvP oriented, very much so, it does have some PvE, but if it's mostly PvP oriented, especially with World versus World, which hopefully in the next beta event I'll be able to capture some footage. Hence the title has question marks with World versus World. I'll try to capture some footage because apparently it is absolutely insane, the World versus World. If you think this is insane, the footage you're seeing from Battlegrounds, I don't even know what they call them in this game, but I'm calling them Battlegrounds for now. So let's go with that, okay, guys? I'm gonna call them Battlegrounds for now. So, and as you can see, sometimes it gets pretty chaotic. And I don't know. Like I really genuinely enjoyed it. I really did. And you know, going from coming from a background of WoW PvP, and I didn't do too much Star Wars PvP, but I've done PvP in other games, and coming games from, like, I don't know if you guys tried games like the Bloodline Champions and stuff like that. Coming from games like that and trying out this PvP, it is really solid. Really solid. And here I'm trying to rename my kitty cat unsuccessfully, unfortunately. Because since your skill to max level, the pet is not actually yours, sort of like borrowed while you're doing the PvP, so it doesn't work, as you can see what I'm trying to type out there. Ridiculousness. Stop being so immature. Yeah, it was good. It was good, and I don't know what else to say about the PvP. It was wonderful, very tight, very enjoyable, and yeah, check it out, guys. Like, if you haven't bought this game or pre-purchased or whatever, pre-purchase it and try out the PvP. Then return it. No, you can't return it, really. But that's the point of this video. Is to give you my insight, my own opinions on the PvP or whatever I'm talking about, and show you guys what it actually looks like. And hopefully next time, next PvP video, I'll have some World versus World, which is freaking epic. I've actually seen other videos of World versus World, and it looks freaking phenomenal. By the way, guys, if you have any suggestions, anything you want to see, if you have pre-purchased the game or don't have access to beta, you guys want to see something, send me an email. Shoot me an email at dark.vids@hotmail.com. That's dark.vids@hotmail.com. And with suggestions of what you want to see, anything in particular. And if it's very specific, I'll post. Remember to leave a username or something, or at least your YouTube username, and I will post a response to that once for the next bit event on what you want to see. If you have any questions, also, I will after I'm done these series of videos. If I get enough questions, I'll do a Q&A on those questions, and actually give credit to who's asking them, and give a little response there. And in the comment section below, what did you guys think about this PvP? If you participate in beta, what did you think of the PvP? And is it really, like, in your guys' opinion, Guild Wars, is it more PvP based or PvE based? What do you guys think? Me personally, does have some PvP aspects, but is going to be huge in PvP. That's my personal opinion, but it seems that's what ArenaNet is aiming for. And the leveling, of course, involves a lot of story, a lot of PvE, but there's no grind. You can check out my other videos to do that. And but yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. If it's your first time watching, guys, and you want to see a lot more Guild Wars 2 beta footage, my opinions, I'm going to be covering all starter areas, all classes, PvP, cash shop. Subscribe, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, favorite it. It does help the channel grow, and I would appreciate that very much. So share around Facebook and all that good stuff. And I guess that's it for me for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Should have some annotations or some pop-ups on the screen now for my other video, my previous video before this, and probably in a video in the future. So go ahead and check those out if you like. And that's it for me. My name is Dark, and I will see you guys next time. Maybe. Possibly. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.